Okay, boys and girls, we spent the last couple days or the last day or so talking about the parts of a plant. And we talked about how plants, like everything else, have to reproduce. They have to make more plants. And within the plant, there are some reproductive parts. We're going to talk about today, we're going to make an anchor chart for the female parts of the flower that help it to reproduce. So on your anchor, on your piece of paper at the top, we're going to be talking about the pistil, P-I-S-T-I-L. And that is the female part of the flower. Now, as you make this, first thing to remember is that Mrs. Hatfield is not an artist. So it really, it doesn't matter if, as long as you can make yours to understand what it's showing. So I'm going to begin by drawing, I'm going to make a flower. Oh, yeah, isn't that gorgeous? And this is my flower. Okay, so inside of the flower, we have this pistil. And the pistil is made up of several different parts. So I'm going to start and I'm going to make a line. And I'm actually going to make it this tube looking thing. This whole thing together is called the pistil, but it is made up of some different parts. The top part, I'm going to color, and I'm just coloring these so that you'll understand the difference in them. They're all actually the same color, but I'm going to color in this top little bowl part just very quickly. And this is called the stigma. The stigma. And the stigma is actually covered in a sticky substance. That pollen sticks to. We know what pollen is. You have seen it in the spring especially. You have seen when your parents go outside and the car is covered in that yellow stuff, or maybe on your porch or your bicycle or your toys that are left outside. It's that yellow stuff that has blown all over the place and it makes you sneeze. Well, that pollen also sticks to this sticky part of the pistil called the stigma, and attaches to it to help it to reproduce. Now, the stigma is held up by this tube that is called the style. The style is a long tube that supports and supports means holds, so it supports or holds the stigma. So we have the stigma and we have the style that is holding it up. And then down at the bottom, we have this area that is called the ovary. And the ovary actually has a little seed inside of it that's called an ovule. But we're just going to call all of this area that I'm coloring in pink, that is the ovary. And the ovary holds the seed and becomes the fruit once it is fertilized. Okay, so, and there you'll see the little seed inside there. So we have the ovary, we have the style, and we have the stigma. And all three of these things together are called the pistil, and that is the female part of the flower that allows it to reproduce or to make other flowers.